County. This is your statewide newscast, Arkansas Today.
And we begin this Wednesday with breaking news. Benton police confirm a missing 5-year-old boy has been found safe. Cassius Manriquez was missing for 9 days. Police have not released any information on his mother, Allison Hunt, who has not been seen since Saturday. We will keep you updated, give you more information as we get it.
And we have another breaking story we're following at this hour. One person is dead after being shot by a Polk County deputy following a Tuesday morning car chase that ended in Conway County. State police say the suspect pulled a knife on a deputy when a chase ended on Interstate 40. When the deputy saw the knife, he fired his gun. State police are investigating the shooting.
And good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for Arkansas Today. I am Aaron Nolan.
And I'm Mallory Brooks. Knoxville police arrest 3 people after a string of jewelry store robberies.
Laura Helm explains how the suspects' heists cross state lines and have ties right here to the natural state.
Police say it started at K Jewelers off Knoxville Center Drive.
An individual had gone in there and asked to see a couple different types of jewelry. When the clerk showed it to him, he grabbed them both and ran.
Investigators believing these 3 men then went to Zales inside Westtown Mall. Noticing a pattern, officers went to Turkey Creek.
Internally, the different stores were talking to each other as well.
Officers say they spotted one of the suspects inside K Jewelers and he was arrested. They also noticed a car with 2 men near the store. When they approached, the suspects took off, causing a hit and run. But officers say they stopped them a block away.
Sometimes they're pawned, sometimes they're traded for different items, drugs or whatnot. Some people pay cash for them.
KPD says these suspects have done similar heists across Tennessee and in Arkansas, Alabama, and Mississippi.
So far, I have talked to 7 or 8 different agencies, and at least $5,000 at each location has been stolen.
Police say heists like this come and go in cycles.
For retailers, communication is the key. Communicate with different stores, with law enforcement about, hey, you're seeing this type person, or you're seeing this type of method of operation, and we'll eventually catch them all.
And police in New Jersey are teaming up with Amazon to pounce on Porch pirates. Officers are leaving out bait packages monitored by cameras and equipped with GPS devices. Amazon is providing the equipment for the program for free. Police say Porch pirates can strike anywhere. Even Jersey City's police chief and mayor say they have fallen victim.
We're hoping that we don't get any bites for hours. Then we know we're having an impact.
It also allows us to reduce the amount of manpower that would be required for traditional surveillance.
Similar programs have been tried in other cities, including Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Hayward, California. A Fayetteville eatery is joining other businesses in closing down, causing high turnover on Dixon Street. On Tuesday, Blackboard Grocery and Eatery announced on social media they will be closing at the end of December. Just this week, an Insomnia Cookie sign replaced the long-standing Waffle House, and a vacant Qdoba Mexican cuisine sits on the corner for almost a year now. President of the Chamber of Commerce, Steve Clark, says recently he's seen a battle between national and local businesses.
If they've been to a Whataburger in Texas, they've been to a Whataburger in Arkansas, but they've never been to Hugo's, then that's a different experience. But in the retail market, a vacancy of 3 months or 6 months is not a long vacancy.
In 2019, the Chamber of Commerce will have a new position called a retail specialist, whose goal will be to help businesses boost their sales goals and attract vendors from across the country.
The city of Lowell in northwest Arkansas passed a resolution concerning a controversial rock quarry project. That resolution shows the quarry does not have much support. The proposed quarry would replace about 135 acres, and neighbors are concerned about the possibility of hazardous construction, noise, and a significant decrease in property values.
We want citizens to always know what's going on in their community. We wish that citizens would get more involved before we get to this point in the process, but citizens are helping and actively involved, and we want them to know they have our support.
The resolution will be presented to the Benton County Planning Board during a scheduled meeting December 19th.
And the city of Fayetteville wants to hear your thoughts on the designs for the planned 71B corridor project. The project aims to make biking and walking safer along that corridor. The city is asking for input on the designs through January, with the final plan expected to be presented in spring of 2019.
Here is what's happening today. President Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen, sentenced to 3 years in federal court to prison. Cohen pleaded guilty to tax fraud, bank fraud, campaign finance violations, and lying to Congress. After serving 42 years as a Republican senator, Utah Senator Orrin Hatch delivers his farewell address on the Senate floor. Hatch leaves behind a long legacy, including being considered the most effective in the Senate. And former President Barack Obama and New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy will be honored at the Robert F. Kennedy Ripple of Hope Awards.
And looking back today in 1915, Frank Sinatra was born in New Jersey. Sinatra's popular songs such as Fly Me to the Moon and My Way helped to give him the legacy of the greatest singer of the 20th century. Old Blue Eyes would be celebrating his 103rd birthday. And on this day in 2000, the United States Supreme Court releases its decision in Bush versus Gore. The decision settled a recount dispute in Florida's presidential election. In 1787, Pennsylvania became the second state to ratify the United States Constitution 5 days after Delaware became the first.